Cheer. Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Dusty Crates. I don't know where I'm looking. What's the deal? Coming at you live from Produce, 415 People Street, Corpus Christi, Texas. What's going down? I feel like... Are we on? Alright. I don't feel on. I don't feel like I'm connected to the internet right now. It doesn't feel right. Something's up. Everyone, what up in the chat? Angelito, Gabriel. I really fucking juiced up that name. Gabriel. It's like, bro, my name's Gabe. Take it easy. Roel was good. Magnus was good. Best boy, you're in here. Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's going on, best boy?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
This is the first show of the year. All right. Yeah. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
The #1 Twitch show on the Donda Academy. Isn't that right, Ryan?
I was this close to graduating.
From Donda? Mm-hmm. How are you today?
Well, I mean, I got expelled, so not so good.
Dude, whenever I walked in the... like, that doesn't surprise me, because today when I walked in the studio, you were sitting over here, like, in a dark corner, solo, like, crying and shit.
It's where I do my best work.
You were working on Best Boy, the album?
Yeah, you know, in the dark and tears.
Is that the name of your band, The Dark in Tears?
Mm-hmm. In the dark and tears.
Okay. Yeah.
New Year's, though.
New Year's was good. Yeah, thank you,
It was
Maya.
great. There you go. It was great. Had a lot of fun.
I did have fun.
Went to Alice to visit some family.
You were not here.
I was not here.
We had a good time. The block was fucking hot.
I wasn't here.
Sorry, I spit on myself. The block was hot. Carlos opened up Produce Barco.
How'd that
Soft
go?
opening. It was really good. Shout out to Carlos. Did a really good job. It went good. You know, we've always talked about like having a bar here at Produce or having a liquor license or a beer license or something, some way to make some money. And yeah, we figured something out. There's a bar open here now. The gallery now has a beer and wine license, so whenever they do an event, they can cater the alcohol, so that's cool. And also, since Carlos likes to party, he's going to open it up on the weekends and stuff like that till 12 for all the homies. And next door to Carlos, my other tenant, Carlos Cooper, Hybrid Records, had their annual New Year's Eve party where I played a surprise vinyl set. That was fucking fun.
Did you play any Smash Mouth?
I did not play the Smash Mouth 45 yet. I haven't played it anywhere yet. Wait, did I play it at Hybrid? No. I haven't played it anywhere, but I do have it. The word on the street is that I have a Smash Mouth 45, and the word is correct. Yeah.
It's really good.
It's funny. It's a good one.
It's a goodie.
How's your week been, Chris?
Oh, it's been great.
Shout out to Chris, because Chris took over as the Egg Sando head chef of Produce.
Yeah,
Let me
chef.
tip my hat to my man Chris, who is now the head chef of Produce. #1. Is that what it is? It's head chef?
Executive head chef.
Executive head chef.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he got promotion.
I make egg sandwiches now and I put seaweed in them.
That shit is good.
Thanks, man.
It's a good crunch.
I heard rumors about Masubis.
And Span Masubis. We added Span Masubi to the bodega.
Yum.
So now we have 2 articles of food.
Let's go. No, we have chips. We have Lunchables.
The other day I walked in there and I was like, do people think that we only sell chips? You know what I mean? Because we got fuck tons of chips in there, dude. Like a lot.
And
There's a lot
Lunchables.
and Lunchables. But then like I was looking at it through this angle, and then I went around and I was like, oh, we got every single candy bar ever, and like
Hell yeah.
all kinds of other stuff.
We even have Rolos.
We even have fucking
No one talks
Rolos.
about Rolos, but we have
Yeah.
Rolos.
No one likes Rolos.
I love Rolos.
Rolos are...
This guy, yeah. I hate Rolos.
You don't like Rolos either, man? Fuck.
Man.
Rolos are weird. It's like, it just depends on how high you are, I think.
I mean, it's like a weird. It wasn't until working here where people were like, "Oh yeah, we love like Rolos are good," and then I was like, "No one."
I never
likes
knew
them.
that people liked them. It was one of those things. It's like, to me, the Heath bar is still a mystery. You know what I'm saying?
Like why it exists?
Why it exists and who likes it? Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it's good. Like it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's a weird crunch. It's got soft chocolate. It's like pretty good. But like it's who fucking buys that shit?
Personally, I would say the time of the Heath bar has gone way too long. Like, it has had a really good life for far too long.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like if they're like, do you want a Blizzard? Do you want a Heath Blizzard? It's like, who the fuck asked for a Heath Blizzard? Who asked for that?
Is there? You've had it? Mariano's had
Mariano likes it.
That's really good, right?
Heath, but Scotty's on Team Heath. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
That sounds...
But yeah, we have Rolos. Yeah, Ryan, we have Rolos.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty glad we have the snack factory now. I'm almost like to Willy Wonka status.
You're getting there.
I'm
we need
like,
to,
you know what I mean?
Kill a couple fat kids first, and then I think we're there.
Hey, slow your roll there.
It was traumatic watching Willy Wonka when I was little.
Why?
Because the fat kid died in the chocolate.
They're making
fountain.
a new one, right? It's like Harry Styles or somebody.
No, it's a Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, Harry Styles, same thing. Right?
They both have good jawlines.
Doesn't he play Harry Styles at the concert? I'm just joking.
I don't know.
Bruh. Yeah, I was just kidding about that.
Only one of them did One Direction, though, I think.
Whoa, so you're saying that he goes both directions? I don't get your jokes.
Wait, how did your vinyl set go on New Year's Eve?
It fucking ripped. Well, it started off really well, and then like somewhere in there, I played a song that nobody knew, and everyone left.
You played the Six Flags song at one point.
Yeah.
That shit ripped.
Which one is that?
I don't know. It's like...
Oh, the Venga Bus. That was the song I opened up with. How could you leave?
I wasn't in there at the moment.
No. I'm just joking.
I thought you were mad at me.
I'm talking to the masses. How could you leave when the Venga Bus was coming? Anyways, that song really went off. It was a good set. And then all of a sudden, like I switched up and then it went, I was like, oh no, this isn't going to work. And then I switched it up into like 90s R&B. And then it was like, we're back. Thank you.
Then people started falling over, throwing up.
There was someone throwing up. That person that was throwing up refused to go home. So they were partying the whole night. Shout out to them. But it was good. And then I wrangled them back in with that. Oh, it was the Return of the Mac that brought them back. Yeah, the Return of the Mac.
You played Macklemore?
No, kid.
Return to the Mac. Get it what it is, what it does, what it is. Looking for a better way to get off of the internet.
Nope.
That's the one right there.
Thrift shop.
That's not Return of the Mac, but I get what you're doing here. Pink Plantain says Heath bars have it coming. Chocolate banana Pockies. Oh yeah, we have chocolate banana Pockies.
And Oreo Pockies.
And Oreo? Is that what those are?
Or cookies and cream.
Oh, okay.
They're not Oreo. They're not branded, but...
Yeah, they taste like Oreos. Should we just move on to the next segment? I'm still getting used to this new format, y'all. So I'm gonna ride through this.
Well, hold on, Ryan. Do you have anything else to say?
Do you have anything else to say?
Do you have anything else to talk about? You're in Brownsville.
Nope.
No, that was Christmas. I was in Alice.
Yeah, but we didn't have a show in between then.
We didn't have a show. Wait, so Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy New
Christmas,
Year.
everyone. Fuck.
Merry Christmas.
Why didn't you tell me on the notes, Chris? I'm just kidding. Like I'm not supposed to like wish people Merry Christmas.
Wait,
like,
I didn't tell anybody
bah,
Merry
humbug.
Christmas. Chris, fuck you.
I'm all Chris. I didn't tell anyone Merry Christmas because you didn't put it in my notes. Sorry.
Getting let go for Christmas.
Damn.
Well, right.
Yeah.
I went to Brownsville. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Saw some family.
Yes.
Got some cool socks.
Yes.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
What's so cool about them?
They're different, like retro graphic designs. So graphic designs. Sorry, they're like graphic socks with designs on them. They're
Graphic
retro.
designs.
So
I mean, they're technically graphic designs.
So it's like VHSs, little
Aaron
like
would
static
argue
TVs.
that they would. Aaron would be like, "Those are designs."
I miss Aaron.
I do too. Play the sad music.
Also had pozole. It was so good.
All right.
But it was great. You know, I saw some family, ate some great food.
Yeah.
It was very nice and therapeutic to be around family after so long. I haven't seen them in a minute.
Yeah.
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 And then for New Year's went to Alice to visit my partner's family. So that was very fun. That was great.
She's from Alice. Watch
Yes.
out, bud.
That's
Just kidding.
I'm not from there.
I'm all,
so
you know
I'm
what
good.
they say about girls from Alice. I don't know. I'm just making that up.
But it was great. I had King Ranch casserole for the first time.
That shit fucking rips.
That was your first time having it?
It fucked.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. What an amazing experience you had.
Does everyone in the room know what King Ranch? You don't know what that is? It's like
Neither
a
did I.
it's like a
Neither did I.
lasagna of like shredded chicken with like cream. Chris,
What?
School
I have to
district.
break it down?
I don't know. Like you're
right.
you're head chef. What
All
the
right.
fuck?
No, you're right.
You asked for this.
I got a lot of responsibility now. So King Ranch casserole is like enchiladas.
See,
but
he knows
like,
exactly what to say.
It's like cream of mushroom soup mixed with like queso cheese mixed with chicken, and it's like a layered like a
Shredded
lasagna.
chicken.
But instead of
Does
like,
it have tortillas in it? A corn
yeah, no.
tortillas?
So
Yeah,
this is what I was gonna say. It's like lasagna, but instead of pasta, it's like corn tortillas, and there's a lot of melted cheese on it, and it's very.
It's
fucking
like
good.
white cheese too. It's not like it's not cheddar or yellow cheese. I mean, I guess there could be.
I have a lot of yellow cheese.
Yeah,
in
I guess
my
there's
King Ranch casserole.
but
dish.
it's mostly like a white cheese thing, right? Am I tripping or no? Or am I confusing this with fucking turkey and stuffing?
Nope.
I'm not sure, but if that's your version of it, then it is.
Amen.
You got to try it out. I'm gonna have a friend run us some. Before
What
the
if you
show's
make
over.
some?
right now?
I mean, we got a kitchen. No, we don't. All right.
All right. Well, that was crazy. Cool. Let's move on to Word on the Street.
Yeah, for this next segment, I'm gonna need some help. Let's bring out our guest, 2SWIFT, for Word on the Street. All right. Yeah, I have to do it like that, bro. 2SWIFT. Word on the Street is you're gonna be looking at this right here, and it's a segment.
It's a segment where we just show you news articles, recent news articles.
I forgot, man. It's been a whole year since I've done this.
You haven't done a show since last year. All right. All right. So,
Thanks for laughing at that joke.
Of course.
Bonus.
all right. First story. Greta Thunberg trolls Andrew Tate after arrest over rape and human trafficking allegations. Are you guys caught up to date with everything that's happening in this
yeah,
case?
for sure. But I don't know who Greta is. But I've been watching the whole
Andrew Tate thing?
yeah with his brother.
Greta's like a really young activist, environmental activist. She has a lot, and like
She's from Denmark? Where's she from?
she's from Sweden.
From Sweden.
Yeah,
Not to be confused with Greta Gerwig, who has a Barbie movie coming up.
Thank you, Ryan.
big fan.
Yes.
I hear Ken's a doll.
Aw.
No, I was right on the spot, buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. Explain who Greta is, real quick.
I think you got it.
That was it, right?
Yeah, she's just like an environmental.
That's just my job.
activist
I just say
and
it. I just say it again.
You killed it.
Reinforce it, Chris. Reinforce what I just said.
No, but she like started since she was like 12 or something. Like she
Yeah.
started when she was like real young.
yeah, and she's like worldwide known, and she's pretty good.
She's been on the cover of Time magazine. She was like the person of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She looks young.
She's real young. She's probably
She's-
like 15 or 16.
No, she is.
She just turned 20.
Oh, she just turned 20.
Yep.
There you go. But yeah.
But her album dropped a long time ago.
She sings.
No, I'm just joking. That's just like how I think about things. Yeah. And what did Andrew Tate do?
Yeah. So basically, Andrew Tate. Here, I have the original tweet. So.
Hello, Greta. I have 33.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah. So Ryan's gonna read it as Andrew Tate, and then Dusty, you'll read it as Greta Thunberg.
Okay, sweet.
As if this is high school theater. Ready?
Okay, cool.
Go ahead. It's like popcorn reading.
Hello, at Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 80L quad turbo. My he has a backup of the Ferrari. My 812 Compete is shit. Blah, blah, blah.
I didn't think it was
And
gonna fuck up like
V12s.
this. I'm sorry.
And
you gotta
this
say
is
Bugatti like he says it. Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Yeah.
This is just a start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions.
So yeah, he's trying to dunk on her because she's an environmentalist and he's gonna be polluting with his dumb fucking cars. Anyways, that's when Dusty comes in as Greta Thunberg. Go.
Yes, please
Jesus.
do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@goodlife.com.
You did much better than I thought you did. That was great.
Right? Isn't that what she talks like?
Like Princess Peach?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. After I started, I couldn't like stop, so I just had to commit and keep going.
It was good. It was
Usually,
good.
I would just run off, but the camera's in the way.
But yeah, he ends up like hitting back with like a
A video. He makes
with a
whole-
video.
And mind you, he's like wanted, right? Like he's
So we, as the general public, did not know this yet, but he's wanted by the Romanian government.
But he's in jail right now.
He is in jail right now. So he released that video, basically like talking shit, saying like, "Oh," and it's actually a very pathetic way to diss her, where he was just saying like, "Small dick energy at Get a Life. You just revealed that your email is small dick energy, like you have a small dick," and it was just like
that was his response.
that was his
It sucked.
response, and he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
it was
I'm
whack.
a grown man. As a grown man, this is what I'm going to tell a child, and
Yeah.
Supposedly, this is a good insult. Anyways, a pizza box was dropped in the middle of this whole stupid cigar thing, and then supposedly the Romanian authorities like needed proof that he was in the country, and that pizza box supposedly showed that he was in the country because it was like a Roman
He fucking
pizza company,
snitched on himself,
Romanian pizza
bro.
company.
Yep.
And they busted him, and now he's in jail.
And then she tweeted this directly after.
But I
There
heard
we
that
go.
This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes.
She's not a witch.
Get a second chance. You
She's a
get a
Swedish,
second-
she's a Swedish child.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to do stuff.
My name is Greta Thunberg.
I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I shouldn't say sorry. It's my show.
There was I don't have the tweet that they posted, but someone like made a joke about their beef and was like, Greta Thunberg and what's his name, Andrew Tate should just like have sex already with all the sexual tension,
Oh.
and like, which is already a strange tweet because she's like, I think
She's 20, but she's known as a kid.
she's known as a kid like globally,
Right, yeah.
and like then Andrew Tate like clapped back like she doesn't even know.
No. He clapped back by being like, she's not ready or
Oh
something.
yeah, she's not ready, and everybody on the internet was like,
oh, God.
"That's terrible."
Bro, you're just digging your own grave, my G.
All right, any collective thoughts on this before we move on?
Yuck.
Please move on, Chris.
That's all we got for it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. French hospital pays man $65K after series of errors resulted in the removal of his penis.
$65 it.
Series,
I know, right? Like, fuck. I'd be like, yo, at least 1.2.
series of errors?
Like, what happened? Well, did he have cancer down there?
Yeah, he was compensated nearly $65,000 after a series of errors during surgery resulted in the total removal. Left him with no feeling in his penis at all, and that's why it's like the circulation was gone. But he was diagnosed with carcinoma, and they had to deal with a tumor. And a urologist at the hospital made the decision to remove the man's penis because they thought it was like coming from there.
And they're like, ooh, actually, it was. Now that we're in here,
He had just
see what the problem is. It's actually your balls. We're going to take those too.
all that was left were the testicles, and they had cut at the base, and they didn't think it was going to get that bad, or they didn't try to cut it off immediately. They were trying to cut into it, like make incisions on it, and then they were like, "Oh, we made too much of an incision, and now there's no feeling."
There's so many jokes that I'm picturing in my head.
What do you mean by that?
65K is like really fucking low. That's
I know,
like
dog.
such a disappointing number.
It really is. I know people who have gotten paid more to DJ at fucking nightclub. You know what I'm saying? That's whack.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much would you want for this situation?
For my penis,
Yes.
Oh, he said 1.2, no?
I mean, it's definitely not worth that. But let's go with that. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Ryan, how much
I'd
do
be
you
pretty
want?
pissed off. I mean, but dude, like the other day I saw that somebody like wrongful death, like something happened and they were the family was compensated like $1 million. And I was like, dog, $1 million? That's pretty whack.
After taxes, bro?
Dude, and they're going to tax them too. You know what I'm
That
saying?
too.
Like, that's fucking whack. They're going to have to give up 38% of that
Yeah.
$1 million, you know? That's whack.
Taxing a human life.
I say 10 million.
I say
10 million?
for the rest of my life, give me 15 G's.
For the rest?
And I can still work.
15 G's every
Yeah.
month.
Monthly?
Monthly.
Weekly?
Month.
Every
Like
month.
giving like an allowance?
Every month, yeah.
15?
25?
Nah, 50 at least.
50. 50 is not bad. But I'm saying realistically, I think that maybe 15 G's might work. I'll work a deal for 12.5. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I can still work.
Man, I don't know. Like, if this happened to me, I'd be sad, but also like terrified. Like,
Terrified.
I'd be like, I demand you replace my penis with a workable one.
Would you even keep your balls at that point?
Pinocchio penis.
Probably would, but I don't know if you would have
For
feeling.
fun.
No, exactly, because it's like if you have
The way that would just look.
oh, I'm just saying, like, if you already have your balls, like, you're going to have, like, the sexual urge because of your hormones. So it's kind of like at that point, it's like, if I can't.
I got so much going on in my brain right
I've
now.
got so much.
I still got feeling down there.
Damn.
This is going to get freaky. I'm sorry.
So you'd keep your balls for unsavory reasons?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2SWIFT.
Would you keep your balls?
Would you?
yeah.
Where do you pee?
I would.
I don't got the answers. I don't got the answers.
And also,
Everybody knows that pee is stored in the balls. So
it's true. Everyone knows that he can just sit down when he pees. It comes out of his butt like a girl. You know, it's easy.
Like a girl. It doesn't come out of the butt.
Yeah. My guys are dying over there. Dad said something wrong.
All right, next story.
Hold on, I'm not done talking about this.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's like a novel on it. You're good?
Yeah.
All right. U.S. Open Cup says Salt Bay is banned from finals. FIFA launches investigation into his World Cup behavior.
That little kid, Papa's on. No.
Did I hear about this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like stealing the World Cup away from people just for like a picture.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking low.
Did you see the video with Messi?
No.
He was trying to get his attention. He was ignoring him. He was just like,
And he was like all.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
what? Wait, so he was taking this out of the player's hands to take a photo with?
He took it out of that baby's
Yeah.
hands. I was joking. That baby won the goal.
Fair and square.
No. Yeah.
But I mean, like Salt Bay kind of, I mean, he sucked for a while now, right? Like then a lot of people hate him because like his food is so expensive.
And he's just pouring
I actually
salt
went to
on
the
everything.
restaurant in New York.
Oh, you did?
Yeah?
How was it?
It's really good in New York, but the one in LA, man, it sucks.
It sucks?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not the same. Nothing's the same. You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then like, I ordered a drink, and the drink was like $130. All right, but just because it has smoke on it, and then like a dessert, it has a piece of gold foil on it. It's like $80, and it's like this big, you know.
Yeah.
But I just went for the experience.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Of course. That's cool.
But your bill's gonna be at least $1,000
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
in New York. Yeah, for sure.
Was he there? Did he like Salt Bay that shit?
No,
Did he have like somebody else that looked
Yeah.
like him
They
come
all do
in?
it.
Stunt bay.
Oh, they all do
Bay?
it?
yeah, they all go like that.
Stunt bay.
Oh, okay. That would be cool if they just had somebody that looked like him with the ponytail and the glasses, like just to be like.
And they
this
try to
is-
pass him
Hella
as him.
10. Hella 10. Hella 10.
Hella 10.
Word up. That's cool.
All right, next story.
Word.
88-year-old man looking to have World War I explosive in his rectum removed causes bomb scare at hospital.
what?
Oh
I would be pretty. I would be pretty upset.
How long has
also.
it been there?
Yeah.
How did it get there?
Well,
That's the question.
the man wasn't in war.
That's a very good question, Juan.
The man was in the war. You can't ask him those type of questions.
Somebody was over there going, "I'm gonna shove this bomb up your ass." They shoved it up his ass, and then they were like, "I can't get it out now." This fucking show is out of hand. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so.
All right, how did it get there? Yeah.
Yeah, 88-year-old man paid a visit to the hospital in Toulon, France, because he had a World War I artillery shell wedged in his rectum. He needed the item removed, and many hospital staff was concerned that it would explode in him.
I mean, that's a.
But the item was like demilitarized.
Yeah.
Is that the word? Yeah. And the evacuation of adult and pediatric emergencies, as well as diversion of incoming emergency. What is this?
Do you think they put like a doctor or nurse in like a bomb squad suit, or do you think a bomb squad guy in a suit had
Was
to
like,
learn
"Tell me how to do
remove
this,
something
doc."
from a rectum? Yeah. Like, what do you think it was?
He's like, "It's the red one. It's the red one." And he's all, "This one." And he's like, "No!" Boom.
I'm gonna watch a YouTube video real quick.
Yeah. I got this. No. The guy's like this, like.
but he's in the whole suit, so he's just like,
Google it.
There's actually a picture here that I didn't see existed. I'm gonna send it to Maya so they could show the audience first.
can you give us more on this story?
Not really. I mean, they
Did he
just said that
survive?
like they had to shut down the entire hospital.
But they fixed him.
Yeah,
But he wasn't a military dude, right? He was just an old man.
he was just an old man, and he like,
And he found it, and he was like, "Man, I'm gonna shove this up my ass."
which I
Back
guess
in
is,
my day.
It probably looked like a butt plug.
he may be from France, but that's like the most American thing.
Wow, that's racist.
Is it?
Can you
Well,
explain?
he's like, and maybe he's from France, just because he shoved a World War II. thing
No,
up his
I
butt.
said that
I was like,
even though
bro, that's
I s-
weird.
I
That's
said-
a weird French fetish.
I said he may be from France, but that's the most American thing he's ever done.
Hey,
He saw something, and he was like, "He's down my butt."
that's what we do around here.
From Jersey? All right, here it is.
Whoa, shit! Look at the girth.
Bro, that's big.
Yeah, he was, dude. Are those skid marks? Please tell me this is rust.
Or is that blood?
Oh god.
Look at the napkin. Look at the backside of the napkin. It's red.
You played yourself.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he definitely was doing it to pleasure himself,
Hey,
right?
at least we know like he must be pretty fit for his age, right? To survive that.
Guy takes care of himself.
That guy takes care of himself.
Wow.
Yeah, guys. So what piece of artillery would you? I'm just kidding.
Oh, simply.
Yeah, this answers a lot of questions.
I think I honestly think
It raises.
it
some.
raises more questions,
I
if
knew-
anything.
Where did he find that?
Well, the rust thing is also a concern. It's like, does he have to get a tetanus shot after all this, or
The real questions.
yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
What kind of aftercare is needed for this?
Was it like hanging out, or like was it all the way in where like it had to like go
Like,
in
did he
and like?
swallow it?
The doctors
Yeah,
then
dog.
attempted to extract the shell, which is about 8 inches long and over 2 inches wide. He had to undergo surgery to have it removed via his abdomen.
Oof.
Oh, so C-section.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was all the way in there. That shit
Swallowed.
fucking. Yeah.
Plot twist. What if he's trying to convince everybody? Like, no. Like, I ate it through my mouth. It didn't go the other way, guys. I swear.
I
And everyone's
thought
like,
it would
I don't
pass.
know, man.
I thought it would pass.
And
That
that's
is
actually
really
what happened.
funny.
And everyone was like, "You had that thing up your ass."
That's
and he was
pretty
like,
funny.
"No."
That's pretty funny, Best Boy.
His grandchildren will never respect him.
They won't.
Maybe they never did. Anyways, last one.
Barack.
Barack Obama shares his favorite songs of 2022, including tracks from Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, and Bad Bunny. This is the list.
Bro, I think that, I mean, this is every number one. That's pretty easy. I mean, he does this every year, right? Like, there's not something on there that's not a number one.
Do you think he's actually listened to all of these songs, or do you think some of these are like?
I feel like the record labels pay them to fucking get on there, right? I mean, that's like an easy one. Look at who it is. It's fucking.
I can't see Obama listen to Bad Bunny.
I can't really see
Titi
Obama
me
listening.
pregunto. It's like,
He's a little bilingual.
Danger Mouse too. I don't know, man. Maybe. I mean, maybe Kendrick Lamar, Danger Mouse. Yeah, all right. Burna Boy, I can see that. You know.
SZA.
Omar
Coffee,
Apollo.
yes.
I've never heard half of these people.
But they're all like the number ones of all these people. That's like an easy one.
Rosalia.
Yeah.
Who would you expect to see on his
Kendrick
best tier
Lamar.
list?
Beyonce, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Kanye.
No.
Whoa, bro! What if that was,
couldn't-
that'd be crazy if he posted?
I'm
Kanye
sure there
right now.
probably was one, but he couldn't. He was like, "Nah, we gotta take that off."
Was Donda this year?
It was last
Donda
year.
what?
Last year.
Was Donda this year or last year?
I think it was last year, wasn't it? It wasn't this year.
No, it's 2023.
My bad.
Well, I meant for 2022.
Yeah, I know.
No, I think that was 21.
Oh yeah, Anderson
the end of
Anderson
20.
.Paak is another person that I would totally expect to be on his playlist,
The same.
and also SZA.
Says it's on there. Got shit.
Oh, okay, I couldn't find
I
it. There it
expected
is. There it is.
Lizzo-
Yeah.
Lizzo
Lizzo too. Yeah, it's like okay. I see.
Didn't expect Omar Apollo though.
I see where this is.
Yeah, that's weird. I feel like that's the one that's like the
And also, I don't know why Steve Lacy surprises me.
Sedan Archives is pretty cool. That's all I got.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Rogers.
Cool.
Anyways, that's all we got.
That's all we got. That was Word on the Street. Thank you. That was a great time, Chris. That was good.
What was your favorite story?
The butt plug.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the butt plug. That was a great time to get on with the show. Today's program, we have DJ, producer, sound engineer, recording artist, rapper at one point,
Yeah, well,
musician, multi-instrumentalist. That wasn't listed on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there because I know. Did I say DJ? Turntablist, because a lot of people aren't turntablists that are DJs. And a little bit of everything. You may have heard his music everywhere, venturing into the numerous Latin genres, cumbia, mariachi, rap, banda, trap. We've been on fucking albums together and we didn't even know. His continuous work in music and film has helped push the Latino sound, and we're just glad that he's here so you can thank him for it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce one of my oldest friends in life, literally, like DJ 2SWIFT 1. There we go. That's what I call him, DJ 2SWIFT 1. I have special names for all my friends, but his name is actually 2SWIFT 1 Zavala. How you doing, bud?
Good, good.
Sorry for like yelling so much and being so crazy. Best boy.
You're doing great.
Am I? I feel like last week's show, like it was like really like I did it like a show, and then this week I'm kind of just like excited. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, we're back. We're gonna do something.
You're excited to do it again. We took a week off.
Yeah, we had a hiatus.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a week
Dude,
off.
do you know how many shows this is, Maya? Count them right now. I'm just kidding.
It's like-
39.
It's close to 30.
We're almost at 30. Dude,
How'd you get the name Best Boy?
The hat.
Oh, oh, so you just copied it from the hat?
You know, yeah, I got the hat, and then people forgot my name and just started calling me it.
No, you branded yourself. Ryan.
No, yeah, it's funnier that
that
way.
was it.
That was Ryan's goal. Ryan got the hat, and Ryan was just
I
like,
got the hat,
people are
and I
gonna
was
take
like,
me
I was like,
seriously with
that'd be
this
a great
fucking name
nickname.
now.
Now he's got a fucking badge.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was Juan? You've been here for a minute, so you didn't drive in, but you guys have been chilling. We got Smoke Beats over here in the back.
Smoke Beats.
Legendary producer holding it down back here. Also an old friend of mine. Let me put that out there as well. Bro, I've known these guys for 20 plus years, dog. 20 years isn't even a thing because 20 years ago was like we were already old. Right? Like 20 years ago we were 20 something. So I was like, dude, I've known you since I was like 17, I think, or 18.
When I first moved to Corpus, when I did live here, you were I thought you were like, if not one of the top 5 people first that I met first.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I met you. I was trying to think after you asked me the other day. I don't remember how.
Well, I feel like-
Match.com, I think it was.
We were both on there. I think what happened was from what I remember, and I know that, but the other day when we were talking about it, I was kind of like I got a little confused. But from what I remember, I was DJing at a we're 18, 19 years old. I was DJing at a friend's birthday party. It was at an apartment complex, and it was a bunch of breakdancing kids. And I was playing music or whatever. I had my turntables out, and he walked up and he was like, "Yo, you're DJing. This is fucking weird. You're a kid." He's like, "I DJ and I am also a kid. Can I go get my records?" And I was like, "Yeah, go get your fucking records." And he shows up and I honestly didn't know like that he was gonna know how to DJ or anything. You know what I mean? Because like
I had
a lot
to
of
move here
people,
from Chicago.
yeah, he was like, "Oh man, I just moved over here, and you know, like, let me come play some music." And I'm like, "All right, cool." He came over, he brought some records, and that was the first time in my whole life that I ever heard Chicago Hard House, which was like, it like flipped my brain. Like, I went fucking crazy for that shit, bro. And I started buying all these records and shit. But he shows up and he starts like mixing, like he'll throw a song on, and then like 1 second later he's putting another song, and then another song, and then another song, and it's just like I think he played for like 20 minutes and he played like this many records. You know what I'm saying? It was so fast. But that was like the style at the time.
Yeah. In Chicago, you had to switch every 10, 15 seconds. You had to switch it.
It was
like
fast.
that.
Like it was fucking crazy. Like he was just piling them up. And that was like a badge of honor too. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have a big pile of records and it's like, yeah, I just played all this shit. How long was your set? 6 minutes. And this shit went crazy.
What brought you to Corpus?
I don't know. It's just like I was actually gonna move to Monterrey, and then something happened. But we ended up going to San Antonio, and we were looking at houses. It was me, my brother, and my mom, and then we ended up in Corpus. I don't know. It was just something about Corpus. We just liked it, and we stayed here.
I don't ever remember why you ended up here. That was weird.
Yeah, no, it was just from Chicago to here was so different. You know what I mean? It was like here. Like, I was just talking to Smoke on the way here. People here are so slow. Like
We're chilling, dog.
It's like I live in LA, right? So everything's fast paced. I'm so used to that, and here everybody's just like, la, la, la. It's like, oh my god, I'm frustrated already.
We're on that. We're on beach time, right? Or island time.
Island
That's what
time.
it is. We're on
Island boys.
time. Yeah, island boys. Yeah, basically, everyone here is an island boy. Man, I was gonna ask when the last time we saw each other, but when was the last time we saw each other? Besides the other day, but
in June.
In June?
When my brother passed away, remember?
Oh yeah, you came over. Yeah.
I came here with my mom.
Yeah. Rest in peace,
Rest
Mikey.
in peace, Mikey.
Man, he was a good dude, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
We had, we're getting old, man. We're getting up to that age where people are starting to pass away in our lives, and it's fucking crazy.
And it's like weekly now. It's like
really
monthly at least.
It is, man. It sucks.
Just in the past week, I've known of 3 people that passed away.
I'm
in
so
the
sorry.
past week, they're not like super close friends, but I still knew them. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like,
It sucks. So right now you're living in LA. Do you like working out there? You like working out here? Like what's
like? I live in LA, but I feel like I don't live in LA because I'm always traveling.
You're always on the fucking road, bro.
We just finished the tour. It was like 2.5 months with Secan, and so we did the whole United States, and then I was in Mexico. So I'm always in Mexico too, you know, and so we're always back and forth. Like, I'm always back and forth. Or
Juan is a DJ slash. Do you do media for these guys as well? Like whenever you DJ for them, or you just
like media?
Out? Like do you do like video stuff?
Well, for example,
content creation and shit like that.
Yeah.
Juan is a jack of all trades. Like seriously, like fucking does everything, bro. It's
because
weird.
I never had the budget to hire a staff. You know what I mean? So we had to learn it, just like you know what I mean? Like, and now you have this big production facility. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do the same thing. And so as a matter of fact, we were on tour and we got word that Canelo had invited us to his weigh-in for the fight with Triple G. And so we went, I took my red camera and we shot the video and everything like that. So I'm always doing that behind the scenes and everything for Secan and like for the other artists too.
Nice. You know? Yeah, the red. Oh, just casually threw that in there. I got the red camera with me, and then
Which red do you have?
I just got the Komodo, man, but it's amazing, bro. It's amazing.
last night I bought another camera for the stream, and it was a Blackmagic.
I don't know which one you
production one. I forgot what it is.
Studio
4K. Yeah.
Damn.
And then I bought it, and then I was like looking up stuff, and I was like, oh yeah. Oh no, this isn't the one I want, and then I canceled it. That was weird. I've never canceled anything on Amazon. It was cool.
Chingon, you said, right?
It was too big, and it wouldn't like fit in our system, so whatever. But I want a new camera. I kind of want a red camera too, but does it make a big difference? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, so I'm using it right now with Smoke because we're shooting like a little short film for him right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I mean, the quality is amazing, but for something like this, I think all you would need is like a Sony A7 III.
Yeah, or I was just gonna get another one of those and another Blackmagic.
Yeah, Blackmagics are amazing. Was that the pocket one or?
Yeah,
those are dope right there.
Yeah, it's a nice camera. Are you like whenever you're here in Corpus? Are you working? Or are you like chilling or? Well, shit, you're fucking making. Oh, I'm not doing shit, man. I'm just making a movie.
You know what?
Chilling.
It's because I have the resources and I have the context and I have like the gear to do something now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so why not help my friends out? You know what I mean?
That's exactly how I feel. It's always like nonstop. Like, yo, what else can we do right now?
so I've noticed since I've been back. I've been here for 2 weeks. I was only gonna be here for like a week, and I'm gonna be here another week. So like, so I'm spending time with my mom. But I've noticed a lot of the older artists from back in the day, they stopped for like 6 months, and you know, in this business you can't stop. Nowadays, people, the retention of it's like a song will get old after 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you have to keep moving every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. Visuals and everything. It's like a whole job in itself.
Yeah. Dude, it sucks. It's almost like, I mean, you got like, I'm trying to do the thing that where I'm dropping songs once a month, but it's like fucking, it's like, it's tough, you know?
It's hard because you're doing so much.
And also like, you know, that it's all about that release. So like, I used to want to put out an album all the time, and it's like, okay, let's like promote the album and whatever. But now it's just like, you promote the album, and then like next month you got to come out with something else. You know what I mean? Like, and it can't be from the album really, or like it's like you always got to like drop something. I mean, I guess it can be from the album. Now you can do like, I'm gonna do a video from the album or whatever. You know, as long as it's like something else that you're dropping that month. You know, like within those next couple of weeks.
I feel like I'm getting more into more of becoming a boss instead of me like doing all the beats and doing everything, you know. It's like now I'm delegating certain jobs to certain people now, you know what I mean? Which is, and I'm working on my documentary right now, which should be done by March, you know, and I have everybody on it, like from Mexico, like it's focused more on Mexico, but I'm gonna do one based on Texas, you know.
Yeah,
I want to get just everybody on that too, you know.
Let's go. What's can you tell us about the short film?
Smokes?
Yeah.
Well, he could tell you because I don't even know it. Like,
can you? Do you want to talk about it? Or?
He's over there.
Bro, I spent the whole time yelling at him.
Yeah, he yelled at me the whole damn time, and I'm like, because I wrote it and I have my other partner where we're putting it together, and Swift's helping us do all that, you know, with this camera and shit. And
the mic.
Oh no, you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. No, we can hear you, but it's just like it's very clear if you stand right in front of it.
And damn, I lost my thought.
We were talking about the film.
We're doing this, and I had asked him before he came, because he was telling me that he had the camera and all that. Well, I knew he had the camera, but we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what, like, let's shoot something, like you know, I'll let's do something. I'll make a script or something. And
nice.
He agreed to it, and we got here, and it's just we work a little different. Like he said earlier, he's real fast, and I'm a little bit more like, you know, slow down.
We're on island time over here. Chill, dog.
I'm over here like trying to like make sure that the set is like everybody's happy and everything.
Yeah.
This dude's like boom, 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 like you know. So, but I like that.
I think that I like to bring in some people like that sometimes when I'm doing stuff, because it kind of motivates I know that everybody's like that, and they kind of like. If there's somebody that's like from out of town, or somebody that like, you know, it's like, yo, we can't be acting all corpus in front of this person. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it is in LA.
Yeah, dog. You gotta work. You know what I'm saying?
Patience over there.
You gotta work. You can't afford to. Every single minute it costs money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I mean, honestly, that's what it is here too. You know, if you think about it. But you know,
I get his point too. I get him too. It's just like he tells me, I'd rather sacrifice time to get a good image, but. To me,
to get the feel of the scene, you know what I mean?
Well, there also comes to a point where it's like you got to get fast. You have to get fast to get to that point.
Yeah.
Whenever you're paying fucking $1,000 and every 3 hours or whatever for a fucking studio. Over here we have a homeboy who's got a warehouse, or you know what I mean? Like it's a little easier for us. I think
that's why I was like kind of like in that mode where like, you know what, where he's helping us when he's not charging us, so I'm not on the clock, you know, kind of thing. So I was like, okay, you know what? We had a place where they were letting us do it, and I was just kind of like, I moved like that, but he's like kind of like boom, boom, boom. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Next person, you know. And I'm like, oh, but it was good. It was a good experience because I learned a lot.
Yeah, man. I love learning from my friends too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like working on some shut up, bitch. Working on something, and then we fucking like, you know, we're like, even if we're arguing or disagreeing or whatever, like you kind of at the end of it, you're like, you know what, like he was right a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit.
Like, I told everybody, I apologize if I got after you guys, but this is when I'm on set. I'm very professional. Anything I do. I mean, because I work with a lot of big people, and they expect a lot from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can't be in there playing around. You know?
Yeah. How did you start, dude? Like, tell the audience your story. What did you? I mean, I know you as a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
When I lived in Chicago, I was probably in 3rd, 4th grade. I started playing saxophone, and still to this day I play sax. And then so I won like the state champions, like the first chairs and all that stuff. And then I saw DJ. I was like, you know, Bad Boy Bill. He was
I think that's how that had to be something that we were like.
I got to DJ with him, and he would do like the mixes. And you know, back in Chicago, like those house mixes, the intros, the first 5.
It's like every single song that's gonna be on the song.
You have to grab the audience, right? And then so I got into DJing, and then so my dad, hey, lend me some money for DJing, and
Did you have turntables when you came down?
Yeah,
you did, right?
I had one Technics and one Gemini because I couldn't afford the other Technics.
Yeah. Dude, they're still expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
And then so I started, and then 6 months later I won a DJ battle. Oh, but before that, there was a promoter outside of my high school. Like Friday nights, it was for anyone for 21 and below. It was like a party, right?
Yeah.
And so we'd go, and I said, how can I DJ there? And he would be like, well, I got you. I remember my first time doing it, bro. I was so off time. It was horrible. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. And like he had my back. So I was like, all right, cool. And after that, we just kept on. And finally, I won the battle. And then I went to Mexico for a little while. That was when my grandfather had died. And then I moved to Texas. And that's when I saw you DJing. And I saw you scratching like really dope, like battle DJs. I was like. Yeah. And I was like, man.
Like all fucking, now back in we see it like one way, but like it goes back to it and I'm all like all fucking all shitty. No, I'm just kidding.
But
we had a lot of fun. Yo, and then you showed up and you were all like fucking going crazy. I'd never seen anybody so fast in my whole life.
Do you have any old footage from those days?
You know, somebody just sent me a picture when I won my first battle. And I had hair, you know?
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Let me see if I have it right here.
I have a picture of us, like, me, you, and Nasario, like, DJing
Oh, natural.
At Skateland. I mean at City Skates.
What's oh, look at this picture. So I don't know if you can.
That's you?
Yeah, it's me.
Damn.
I don't even know if you had hair when I first met you.
No,
I'm trying to think.
I don't even know, man.
no, I didn't. I had chopped it off already.
But
But
cholo ass. Little kid.
yeah, I straight up was. I was wearing Ben Davis and everything, you know, like
Yes.
the Dickies.
Do
and
you
all
miss
that.
DJing?
I still DJ.
Oh, okay, word. Well, I mean, like you don't DJ at clubs and shit like that.
Oh
do you?
no. So now I just DJ for certain artists.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then
You never play a couple songs before the show or anything like that, like.
yeah, but just from Spotify, just
Oh,
a
okay,
playlist, you know.
okay.
But now I focus more. So what I do is different from what you do. Like you can actually get a crowd hyped and everything. Like me, I mean, my DJ is for the artist, like Sekan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a lot of cues, like
You're the band.
yeah, pretty much. I'm
Yeah.
in control of all that with the visuals and everything. And then Santa Fe Clan, I DJed for him a couple times too, and so it was real cool. And then the whole production thing, I actually learned that from Smoke.
Nice.
Because I was working at Coca-Cola here, you know?
Yeah.
And then a mutual friend, Tiny, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
The great.
He's like, my boy does beats or something like that. And I had a like little keyboard, had no quantization on it, nothing. It was 4 tracks. I was like, like simple. I was like, I can make beats, you know? I was like,
I got this shit.
I'm like, yeah, it's not that hard. And then after that, I went to Smoke. So he had what was it? A Triton. And I was like, damn. And it's
I
like,
remember the
It
rumor
was like
around town. Everybody was like, "Smoke's got a Triton now."
it was $3,000
oh,
keyboard.
Shit, dog. He's got a fucking Triton. Whoa. Like, bro, nobody had gear, bro. Like, it was a different world, bro. If you had
my
gear,
God,
if
yeah.
you had a 4-track, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, a 4-track recorder, like, that shit was like, I remember Sammy had one, and everybody was like, Sammy's got one. Like, what? He's got a 4-track recorder.
I had to work. I was saving my paychecks, and finally I bought one. And after that, like I really got into it. And then so I bought ADAT machines.
I remember
and
that.
one thing after another, and that's how I really got into it. A lot of it had to do with Smoke for the production side, you know. And then after that it was kind of like I just started. I like to be 10 steps ahead of technology and everybody. It's like Dolby Atmos right now. You know what I mean? Not many people are into it, but I'm into it. I learned it.
You were telling me
I'm
about
about
that.
to take over, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like stuff like that. And then with the next year or two, artificial AI is about to come out.
Yeah.
Like it's already out.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get so big.
Gonna be
Like Elon
crazy.
Musk said, it's very dangerous, you know? But it does everything.
I mean, there's like, they're making beats like AI, like,
He
that
said-
shit is crazy.
yeah.
Bro, I got a plug-in, like an AI plug-in for drums, and it's like fucking crazy, bro. It's like an MPC, and then you just hit like trap, and it just makes a trap beat. And like everything's there, the MIDI's there, everything. You can change the sounds. You can, so
Really?
it's an original beat. I mean, you know, like you can drag the MIDI in, bro. You can drag the MIDI in.
What's it
and
called?
You can. It's that Phil Spicer plugin. He's got a plugin called the Hack.
Okay.
And it like does chords and shit like that. But he's got another one called. It's called. Fuck, I forgot what it is.
Does it look computery?
Nah, it looks like an MPC kind of.
Okay.
And then it has like you can drag the MIDI file into the session, and then from there it'll play it. And on the thing you can switch all the drum sounds and everything. And on the MIDI that's where you edit like the hi-hats or whatever. You know what I mean? And so it's pretty fucking dope. The other day I was like, I want to try to make like an Afro beat, like the beat, and like we made some melody or whatever. And I was like, let's just throw this on and see how it sounds. And like I don't know how to program Afro beat. And like the shit was there, you know what I mean? And it
did
was
it for
like,
you.
yeah. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And like, I mean, there's only so many fucking beats that you can, you know, snare patterns and kick patterns and shit that you can make up, you know, like it's just a combination of things that like, and you know, me as like a purist or like somebody that like taught myself and all these things, I'm always like, man, that shit's cheating, dude. Like, nah.
It is.
But at the same time, it's also like
It takes the fun out of it.
These guys that are doing it so fast and like every day they coming out with beats and edits, and it's hard to keep up. You know what I mean? And like these little tools, they kind of like inspire me, but like and like help me in a way where I'm like, I still make it original. Like somehow I switch out sounds and shit like that, but like. That like I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy.
Let me ask you. I've already asked Smoke. I'm asking several producers and engineers. There's a company that reached out to me a while ago because they want to make a plugin for me, right? But I don't know what, like, because there's everything, like everybody has EQs and dynamics, and like, what's one thing that would be useful for you?
To me, one thing that I really like is to make sounds have character. So like what I'll do sometimes is I'll group percussion, or I'll group hi-hats and cymbals and shit like that, or I'll group kick and snare with like percussion, right? And I feel like when you group something and you throw like a compressor on that group, it bounces around to the rhythm. So let's say that there's like kick, snare, conga, hi-hat, cowbell, kick, conga, you know what I mean? Like it's all math, it's a grid, so it's all there. So if you muffle it and you compress it, you're hearing this.
Yeah.
But if you can make that like with all that shit grouped together, you're able to make like a
something different
character. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that plugin, there's a plugin called the Knock from
I've seen that.
yeah, that shit is fire, bro. I have it, bro. It's fire. You throw it on a drum loop or on a group, like a subgroup, and like it just fucking brightens out everything, and it just makes everything sound crazy. And I've been using that on samples, on fucking all kinds of shit. I've also been using something else would be cool is like the Serato stems plugin would be awesome, because there's not something that's like that, because it's so easy to just like do the drums now or just do the vocal. Like now what we have to do is like, what I'll do is I'll even like go to Serato and record just the acapella, just the drums, just the bass, just the rhythm, and then I'll dump all that shit into Ableton and sample it like that. You know what I mean? And I know there's like websites that do that shit or whatever, but at the moment I'm just kind of like going. But a plugin like that would be fucking crazy. But character, like the CLA plugin, I love that plugin. You
Doesn't
know?
the one that you showed me the other day, the Melodies one, doesn't do that? The Slate one?
Oh, the
Slate
Murder Melodies.
Murder Melodies, yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love that one. I started using that one, and I was like,
Those are pretty cool too. That Phil whatever dude has a bunch of like melody generator, and you just put it on the key and it just randomly like it's wild.
that's what I like. Like I always thought, like for a plugin or like an app would be like where you could just be like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
dun,
There is
and then
one.
There is that,
and it
yeah.
shows it, right?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
already one.
You can do that with. You can also do it with Ableton.
Yeah.
You can record your voice onto the track and then right click and put
Like a horn. or
melody to
something?
MIDI, and
Yeah.
it'll just make the MIDI of the chords that you sang. It's
Damn.
fucking wild,
I've been
bro.
on that phone, and I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your family support your musical journey? They do, right? Your mom's always had your back.
My mom's the main reason why I am where I'm at. She's
Shout out to your mom. I'm one of your friends that knows your mom. What up?
everybody calls her Mama
I don't know
Swift.
if she came with you that day, or like I feel like
Not
I
to
met
the
your
party.
mom right away. You know, like when I was a kid, we went
You
to
know
your
where?
house.
You know where? I don't remember what that place was called, the convention center. There was a DJ battle. You remember I lost, but Dragon was there,
At the
and
convention center? Was it a lowrider show?
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember.
And I came in and was like, "What the hell is this guy?"
Of course, Dragon's gonna fucking win. Bro, he won them all. That shit was crazy. R.I.P., bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, Dragon.
Sheesh,
He
dude.
he was really good, man.
Yeah, he was badass, dude. He won all the DJ battles. He was actually like a fucking really dope just DJ. Period. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come chill over here. Come chill over here.
I moved to the
Big smoke. Smoke in the house.
But speaking, and my mom, Mama Swift, everybody calls her Mama,
Mama
Swift.
Swift.
She's actually the one who, because my dad, he didn't really like.
He didn't get it,
Yeah, like, he didn't get it.
but he
thought-
loaned you the cash for the turntables.
for the turntables. But then my mom is like, she's the one who gave me the American Express for the Triton,
Yeah.
and everything else, and the console or whatever, and that's and she's always been. And then even when I was rapping at that time, which I sucked by the way, but I just did it because
Hey man, you did it, dog. I dream of rapping.
just to say I
Trust
did
me.
it, right?
You never done no songs rapping?
I mean, I've done backup vocals and hooks and shit like that for like the band and shit. Whenever I was like in the group, but like, nah, man, I never done any raps.
Yeah, so she was, and then so that at the show she'd be selling the merch, like the shirts and
Nice.
like the towels and all that stuff,
Nice.
and then her and my brother. And my brother was my hype man, you know.
Yeah.
And, so rest in peace, my brother
Mikey.
too, man.
And,
Yes.
She did she did like where she would be on stage sometimes with you too.
Yeah, throwing out the posters. Or whatever. Yeah, it's like, but
As a
which
true
is cool
fan.
because nobody ever said nothing. Like you
Nah.
know, like it's like, oh, that's corny, or bro, like nobody
Yeah.
ever. That's the one thing everybody says. There's a lot of hate, but I really never got a lot of hate.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's been supportive, but I guess it goes down to who you surround yourself with. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you get
I feel the same way, man. I don't really. I mean, thank God, I don't really have a lot of haters. I don't think. I mean,
Yeah.
not that. I mean, of course, I don't go very, very far from here, but also like.
well, I won't tell you what Smoke said then. But
Nah, but I mean, even if these guys, even if they, bro, you guys have been guiding me my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always looked up to like the OGs and like to me, you've been doing it for a long time. We're around the same age, but you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
he's probably
You
been
know
doing
what
it
I mean?
longer than both of us.
You have been in the game for a long time
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's another thing because when we just met, they had albums out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were already doing that shit, touring and everything, bro.
I remember they were shooting the video, the chop chop, in the front of the boom boom, and I pulled up in my Coca-Cola truck in my like corny, bro.
Were you on the video in the Coke truck?
Yeah, but we're in the bag. Yeah,
That's fire,
This dude
man.
used to pull up in the Coca-Cola truck all the time.
that's
Bro.
why I got fired, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Tell us some like artists you work with. You mentioned Santa Fe Clan.
well, I mean,
Secan.
the Secan, I mean Johnny Gill from New Edition.
That was like your first gig, right? Like
Okay, so Johnny, he's like my brother, bro. It's like really he like when I met him, I didn't really know
Johnny
who he
Gill's
was.
like my bro. No big deal.
Like, but I didn't know who he was. I knew who he was, but I didn't know him like physically, right?
Yeah.
And then I was working at Guitar Center, and he's like, "I need somebody to hook this up for me, the Logic." And I'm like, "Okay, well."
That's the classic story, bro.
And then so I got there, and then I found out who he was. I'm like, "Oh, bro, I'm a fan," you know. It's like, but I didn't ask for picture, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like, I always become friends with the artist first, or the actors, whoever. And then he introduced me to Eddie Murphy, and then to Barry Bonds, and like the whole world, you know. And then I've been helping up with this BT shows and all that stuff, and with Janet Jackson and Stevie Wonder, like, you know. And it's like they've embraced me, you know. Like every New Year's, Johnny has his party for everybody. Arsenio, everybody's there.
Yeah.
And but they haven't. For the last 2 years, that hasn't been right, but he's embraced me, and that's like my brother, you know.
That's
it's
cool,
like,
man. I mean, dude, that's a long relationship you guys have had. I mean,
Yeah.
when did you move to LA?
in 2007, August 1st,
Like it's been since then.
like a year after, but like that. But you have to prove yourself, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's kind of like these people.
There's so many people out there with dreams, and they can talk. Like a lot of people, they won't say no. You know, like if somebody asks a kid at Guitar Center that, "Hey man, do you know how to hook it up?" Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's what you should do. You know what I mean? But also, like a lot of people can't do the shit that they say they can
But
do.
like, exactly. And we were just talking about that, and it's like I'm always trying to stay 10 steps ahead. So you have to be in demand, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's music or whatever. You have to have, once you're in demand, everybody wants you.
Yeah.
And now like I'm building studios for like the biggest DJs, the biggest artists.
You
and-
built a studio here in Corpus. You built my studio.
But like I mean, I've done stuff for Marshmallow. I've done stuff for I mean, you name it. I've done.
Another friend of ours, Joseph Colmanero, he's from here in Corpus, but he moved to New York and he was working at Guitar Center too. And the RZA came in there and he was
work
like,
with RZA.
yeah, and he was like, yo, can you hook this shit up for me?
Yeah.
And then Joseph was like, sure, I'll go. He went to RZA's house, hooked it up for him. And then he was like, can you like show me how to use it? Like show me like how to input, like where the inputs are and shit like that. And he was like, yeah, sure. This is how you do this. Like he showed him how to like make a beat or whatever, right? And Joseph's fucking dope. Like he makes like dope hip hop beats. And then he was like, okay, cool. Can you show me how to like play guitar on here? Do you play guitar? He's like, yeah, I can play guitar. He played bass on there, and then he was just like, yo, do you want a fucking job? And like Joseph is to this day still working for RZA, bro. Like he's like his engineer. He's been working on all kinds of
But in
shit
New
for him.
York?
In New York, yeah. He's also working for like Lil Tecca. He works for like a lot of different people, bro. Like
RZA lives
he's dope.
about 5-6 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
And I built his like I didn't build it. He had already studio, but I do a lot of the tech work. I used to.
Yeah. You do the home calls and shit.
Yeah. So my boy, he somehow they're like cousins or they were dating. I don't remember how it was, but anyways, Riz had like this buzzing sound in his studio and they couldn't figure it out, and they called me, and all the wires are underneath the house.
Yeah.
And so I spent like a week going through cable, and we finally figured it out.
Underneath the house?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, yo, pass me a sandwich, dog. I'm fucking hungry. I've been here for 3 days.
But that was my way in with RZA, you know? And after that, and now when he's in LA, he calls me for
Fuck yeah.
that stuff. And Dre too, and all those guys, you know? It's
Yeah. Funny story. When I was buying my board, I put out, hey, I'm looking for SSL. I don't know if you hit me up that you were like, yo, talk to Swift or whatever.
As soon as I saw that post, I saw it and I said, ooh, I hit up Swift. I said, hey, I know somebody that wants a SSL.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. I said, what can you do? You can do it? He's like, yeah. And I said, all right, okay, shit, I'm going to send you who it is. And he's like, who is it? Says Dusty. And he's like, oh, I'll call him right now.
Well, I had bought gear from him before, you know what I'm saying? But like, whenever I was looking for the board, I called him up and he's like, yeah, I got 2 boards right now. Like, I got 2 of them. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What? I think I actually asked him, like, I said, hey, can you get an SSL right now? He's like, yeah. And I said, I know somebody that wants one. He's like, who? And I said, Dusty. And he was like, I'll call him right now and this and that. And I was like, all right.
Dog. And it
was perfect moment.
It was a, you were like, I think this is Dr. Dre's board. You like didn't know whose it was. You were like, this is either Dre or somebody else, like some country guy or something.
From, okay, so Dre, his whole camp, they're like family to me, right? Like the whole camp and like even his sons and so they buy a lot of like all the gear from me still, right? And so his old main engineer Murr, well, I bought it from him, and then so it was just like that's what I do is like I cater to everybody's needs for studios and whatever. Bro, I can get gear that you can't even find, you know?
Yeah.
And that's my niche is like, and that's how I get all the clientele, and that's how I get in there with everybody.
That's fire.
That's what I tell them. I said, look, you're the guy that we all need.
Yeah.
You're the guy that we call. Like because we were talking earlier about it. We just exactly earlier too. We're talking about how like he's different the way he is, and I'm the way I am. I said I don't want to be you because you're the one that I need.
I don't want to do that shit.
I need to be able to call you and tell you, hey, I need this, or hey, what about this and that. And I said that's what people like about this dude is like.
Yeah.
He's that person, the guy that if you need something, he can do it, or he can get it, or he can figure it out.
Hell yeah.
And
that's true. That's very true. Yo, so we can be here all night, but we got another segment that we want to do. We did a special segment tonight. It's called Swift. No.
Too Swift. Too Furious.
Too Swift, Too Furious.
Too Furious. See, yeah, it's not. There's no 2s on here, but it's okay.
Taylor Swift.
I understand. We will. Oh, okay. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain.
You do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, you're fine.
I've said sorry so much that I don't want to start the year off apologizing to everybody.
You can say, yeah, you're good. You don't worry.
All right.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Sorry. We should all let out a good sorry right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Cali.
All right, cool. Too Swift, Too Furious. So basically, now I've known Too Swift that you performed for big crowds like arenas and pretty big areas. So basically, we're gonna put that to the test with what you remember. I'm gonna show you some crowds, and you're gonna tell me if it's either a Taylor's. What's up?
It's a good thing I didn't drink while I was on stage, so I remember.
So you're gonna tell me if it's one of your crowds or if it's one of Taylor Swift's crowds.
Okay.
That's the game. Everybody understands it?
I already know how to answer these.
Everybody can play, so whatever. Ready? And first one.
Oh, that's mine for sure.
I'm gonna say his.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Judging
for sure.
by this Edgar guy right here,
They're all Latinos.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, definitely Juan's crowd.
This guy's throwing gang signs over here, so yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, that's yours.
Where do you know where that was? Oh no.
No, I didn't stamp it.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm bad at my job. Anyways, second one.
No, you're great at your job, Chris. You're doing very well.
That's not mine.
That's like old.
He looks like a preacher, like some kind of priest right here.
White dude in the crowd.
Yeah, that's not
Definitely
mine.
not. Not that dude.
Unless that was the FBI or something. But,
That's security.
It's Swift's crowd. Taylor Swift.
Nice.
All right. Next one.
no, that's definitely not mine. That's Taylor
sure?
Swift. Yeah, because look at all the flags.
Oh yeah.
If that was a Salvadorian flag, I would say
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Before I reveal it,
that's Taylor Swift.
Dusty.
I'm gonna say Taylor Swift.
Okay. Yeah, it's Taylor Swift. Yeah,
God damn it!
All right.
Ooh, that was a good one, Chris.
This one looks like where we performed at the Staples Center. I want to say it's our crowd.
Judging by the blurriness,
Yes.
I'm gonna say them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram pic.
Taylor Swift's.
Damn it!
Let's go.
All right. That's fine.
Oh, that's for sure ours.
Yeah.
Woo! Man, you got
remember that.
lit up.
Yeah, it's yours.
Fucking Chris.
I didn't think this game through. We had to change it real fast, so I'm sorry. All right.
You know what? This one looks like the show that we did in Guadalajara, Mexico, and judging because of the blurriness, because yeah, it has to be. I think it's mine.
Nobody has HD cameras over there. Juan was the only person with a red.
No 4K.
Yeah, that's his.
Nice. That's the Staples Center. No,
No,
No, it's
that's
not.
that's Taylor Swift
that's Taylor Swift.
because there's a bunch of cardboards.
Yeah, and that little
Nah.
hearts and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it.
that's, that's definitely y'all, bro.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Anyone who wears a hat like that, right there, like freak, like that's freak right there. What's freak doing in there?
Look, there's a grandma next to him.
That's definitely a
Yeah. That's
Yes.
an abuela right there.
Yes,
Abuelita?
that's their crowd, right?
Yeah,
You ever think that maybe Mexicans like Taylor Swift?
it's racist. Bro.
That one, you should have did that, like Mexican Taylor Swift crowd, like in Google, and then you would have maybe.
They don't look dressed for a Taylor Swift show.
How do you dress for a Taylor Swift show?
Not like that.
Some bootcut jeans? Yeah, you're right.
Most people wouldn't be wearing hats for a Taylor Swift show.
That's very true. Out of respect.
They'd hold it over their hearts.
Fucking Maya. Maya. All right, so I hear you're touring soon. Are you touring soon?
Yeah, we. I'm going.
The whiskey just hit.
We're going to Australia.
Oh shit!
With
the land down under.
with Crooked Stilo.
Nice.
Now you know Crooked Stilo,
Yeah, I
right?
did a song with him.
Yeah. So that's in March, and then April we start the tour again with Secan.
Nice.
This last tour that we just did with Secan, Darius, and MC Davo, I would say 85% of the shows were sold out. It was super dope.
Bro, you kind of started like in the lowrider circuit and then moved up to this like.
That's what we were just talking about. Like I did a lot of when we started the first time, we were doing like restaurants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these little bars, these hole in the wall bars, whatever.
They're called salons, right? Like that's what it is.
Cantinas,
It's a
you know that.
cantina, salon.
And now we're doing stadiums and we're doing like House of Blues and
Amen, bro.
more professional, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, also the groups start somewhere.
No, you
know
have
what
to.
I'm saying?
You have to. You got to pay your dues, man.
Yeah. So you like the touring lifestyle?
You know what? It's not for everybody.
No,
it
it's not.
really is not. You know what it's like.
No, it's not.
Monday through Sunday, our tour, we had shows every single day. And so there's really no rest. Except for on the tour bus. There's a bed, but there's only so much you can do on there. You know what I mean? But I like it. I like it, you know?
Well, who's the main artist that you're touring with right now?
Sikan.
Right?
Sikan.
You're like his like go-to DJ every single time.
DJ, producer, engineer, yeah.
Whenever a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago, they called me from Santa Fe's clan.
Oh, yeah.
And they were or Santa Fe clan's clan, and they were like, "Yo, our DJs like." Got stuck at the border, like everybody
thing
got
happened
stuck.
to me, yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, "Yo, can you like recommend somebody?" And I was like, "Why don't you call Juan?" And I was like, "I think he's already out there somewhere." I don't know.
LA,
if they,
right?
I don't know if they called you, but
Yeah. Well, I did Reno with them, and I did, I think it was LA.
it was a couple of nights, and they were like, "Bro, he's stuck at the fucking like our DJ and somebody else like their band or
But
something."
did you hear the story?
Nah.
Oh my God. So they got to Phoenix and everybody missed the flight except for Santa Fe. That, I don't know how,
Wow.
but he went to a Mexican restaurant and there was a DJ there. He hired that DJ to play his
Oh
music.
shit! Oh, and he sucked, right? Like,
No, like, I mean, I don't know, like, they did the show and everything,
okay,
but
okay.
he found some group to help him play or some instrument, something like that. That's what I heard.
Damn.
You know, so I was like, wow. It's like
That's wild.
there's a lot of stories, bro. I mean, I've had it like, you know, maybe not. When something goes wrong on stage, everybody looks at me.
Yeah.
Like it's my fault.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah. Sound goes out. It's like, bro, my shit's on. Like, oh,
so like the HDMI for the visuals, they sometimes it's not compatible. Something it just freezes up.
Yeah.
And my computer would just shut. And El Paso, it was skipping. I'm like, how is my computer skipping like a record? It's
Yeah.
like it's skipping, and all of a sudden it just stopped working in the middle of the show. You know, so I was like, so the other DJ, he came and saved me, and it was like, everybody's looking at me like I planned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but we worked through it.
get better equipment.
So that's why I like the team, and that so it goes back down to the team. You have to have a solid team.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows their job, and we all work together, and it's a solid team, bro. You
Yeah.
know? Like Master Tracks is the team that I work with over there, and they're just amazing. You know.
Yeah.
They're dope.
Going back to the documentary, like, how did it feel to bring these artists together for the documentary? And did you learn anything along the way? Like,
Well, I've had the idea already for like 2 years, but I felt like it wasn't my time yet because I had the respect, but not like I have it now. You know, it's like, and now because they've seen certain songs that went big or certain people, whatever, and people start talking, and so I waited, and it wasn't until my brother passed away. I was like, bro, life is too short. We gotta move now. But the red camera was sold out, right? And so I had to wait like 3-4 weeks. And I found one. I bought it. I'm like, boom. And that's what pushed me to do it. I was like, I'm not spending all this money for nothing. You know?
I'll make a motherfucking documentary, motherfucker, about my life. God damn it.
But this was not about my life, but it's the evolution of music, how it started here, crossed into Mexico, and now we're doing world tours.
Nice.
And so, bro, I have the biggest of the biggest on there, you know? And,
Nice.
And so that was, so it's kind of that's a taste of what happens behind the scenes.
Yeah. Like a touring lifestyle.
Yeah.
The band starting up in the garage and going
From start to scratch to like, I mean, down to like picking up a guitar and finding the right chords and then, you
hell
know?
yeah, man. When, like, do you have any songs coming out soon, or should we expect a release anytime soon? Or when's the next something that you've been working on that's gonna come out? Because you're a mix engineer. I mean, sometimes you're not the one that's making the music. You're necessarily like they're gonna call you to mix the song.
Well, they just told me that we got 8 gold records, and then so I think it was 4 or 6 of them is mine.
Nice.
So I got those coming within the next month. And then, but we're constantly working on something. Secan always has new stuff, but January is kind of like everybody's vacation time.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's off.
Nothing's fucking happening right now.
Yeah.
Everything's slow.
Wow.
Everything's on island time.
Yes.
So right
everyone's
now,
on island time.
so right now I'm gonna focus more on Dolby Atmos mixing right now, and then I'm gonna take a vacation too, like the end of the month. You know.
Nice.
But yeah, it's.
What are you working on, Smoke? Are you about to drop something?
I'm just working on this movie.
You're
right
always
now.
making beats.
What's the movie
too.
called?
What's it called? The movie's called Easy.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what it's about?
A little bit of an action thriller. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I hate the word thriller, bro.
That's what it's called.
I hate thrillers and I hate horror films, bro. They put me to sleep.
This will be my second.
What kind of movies do you like? Novellas or what? Like
No,
dramas?
I really
Like fucking
want.
romantic shit?
Like Narcos, El Chapo, Fast and Furious,
Okay.
like the Netflix
that's
stuff.
what-
Too
that's what
Swift,
it
Too
is.
Furious. Hence the name.
It's an action film. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
It's pretty cool. It's like this one, but this one was fast.
Okay.
Like wasn't planned out or nothing.
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
just like.
Have you ever like participated in like a film, like doing a film or a film, like the 7-day film festival or anything like that?
Nah, we did our me and my homeboy, my partner Gordo, we did a movie back in October called Chuckles. It's like it's a scary movie. It's like an 80s style slasher.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But
Nice.
we made it too late. I tried to get a hold of people to see if we can get in that November film festival.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nobody called me. Nothing.
Dog.
Like
Yeah, you got. The thing is, you got to fucking beat the door down, bro. That's how it is. Especially like on island time.
Yeah.
The director's on island time too. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like,
the way I think about it is like everybody. I see a lot of people here. They make short films.
yeah,
I'm not trying to do short films. I'm trying to make like mini movies. Like I want them when people see it, it looks like a movie. You know? what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like a
Hell
not
yeah.
filming, but if,
yeah.
And as far as music, I mean, I'm always making beats. I'm always
Yeah.
doing something. You know.
You always got something cooking.
The end goal is to do a movie here in Corpus. So I want to do a movie here in Corpus when we find the right people, like actors and everybody involved, and just do a Corpus movie. You know, it's like, I don't know about what,
Yeah,
but
that would be pretty cool.
you know,
That'd be sick.
Yeah, it had to be the right theme. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something right.
like 14-day shoot. I'll bring down 2-3 red cameras and like the staff and everybody. Like do it right.
I know a couple of guys that know how to do some film stuff.
Dang.
There's a guy sitting over there and a guy sitting over there. Yeah.
See the first one, the chuckles that I did. The first one chuckles that we did, I did it with my iPhone.
Oh, Four Corner Hustles just got a shout out on the chat right now. Big up.
So we did on the iPhone, but with this, we like a major upgrade,
Right.
From the iPhone 13 to a red Komodo.
Well, I mean, but the thing is that like it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
You know. What
Yeah,
I'm
but the
saying?
problem is once I leave, what are you gonna do?
Damn. I have to get a damn red.
Dustin's got some black magic.
Damn it. Yeah.
You know what? I was thinking about getting one of those.
They're dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's the
Well,
next
they're
thing.
like $1,000, right?
Yeah,
The
they're
pocket
like
ones?
they're like 16 or some shit.
Yeah.
It's 4K, 6K.
This one's a 4K, but the 6K is like 1800 or 1600, and I think this one's like 1200 now. Like they're not bad.
I want to get something different. Everybody has the A7 III, the Sony, and I wanted something different. From
I think that's the answer. I like the way. I mean, all my videos are filmed on Blackmagics, so
look good.
we have the Ursa too, like next door. That one's like
The what?
Really, the Ursa, the Blackmagic
Oh,
Ursa.
okay.
And what's the other one? Is that the one?
Hey, you have a bar, right?
Well, there's a bar, and then we're building a bar.
Like, so we were looking for a bar. We couldn't find a bar, so we had to
the
rent
movie.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn. Wow. You could have filmed in there.
That would have been
Yeah.
That's a big shout out to my homeboy Jay Fedio for getting us
Big
that bar.
up.
You rented? Wait, you rented a bar?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
one?
wait, we didn't rent the bar. He just kind of like kept
Tipped them?
like buying rounds for he was buying rounds for the patrons there and and the owners and all that. So he was keeping them happy. You know what I mean?
But it was a
For
cantina,
us.
like real cantina.
Yeah.
like,
How much filming?
Cadillac bar, or where was it?
no,
like home.
but they're Morgan. A Morgan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Paisano.
Oh shit.
Paisano,
Okay.
yeah,
Damn. Paisano bar. All right.
yeah.
How much filming do you guys have left?
We're done.
We're done. Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, after this, we're gonna do some B-roll right now.
Yeah, we're gonna do B-roll.
And
Well,
that's it.
Chris is a producer. He's also a writer.
Yeah, I could have helped you guys with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's
You know
also
what?
a film.
Okay.
He can scout locations.
Bro, look.
This guy's fucking
Okay.
crazy organized.
So I have a job for you because I really want to do.
Here
a
we
movie.
go.
Like,
Count me. Where's my 20% cut?
no. Like, I really want to do like a movie here. Like, so it's come up with the script.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
You know, it's like I'm horrible at writing. You know, that's why I'm not a rapper. You know, it's like I suck.
Well, he writes scripts.
That'd be.
He's got a web series right now with 4 episodes.
4?
7.
We have 7 episodes.
7 episodes.
7. We just dropped the recent
4
one,
plus 5, 6,
and then we
7.
sold out 2 theaters at the Alamo Draft House recently.
Not a big deal or anything.
Not a big deal at all.
And are you on an intern salary or how do you do it?
He looks at Dusty.
Why are you looking at me? Nah, these guys got a day rate.
We're doing good.
They got a day rate.
We're good. We're comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, bro, anything you need, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hesitate to call. We're all friends around here.
Can we get keys?
You can definitely get
kidding.
keys. You can definitely get keys, bro. We're here.
No, for sure.
Dog, thank you for being here.
No, thank you for
I
the
appreciate it, bro. You're one of my oldest friends, literally. I can like name like the friends that I have from that year and a half.
Like oldest in age or oldest in
Yeah, he was like oldest, literally.
Bro, are you younger than me?
I'm 40. I'm 40.
Don't
I'm
look
42.
at me.
I'm 43.
Oh, okay, word. Okay, you're up. So you're my elder. Yeah, you know when I get your age, bro, I hope to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. No,
I remember back in your days.
Yeah, no shit. No, dude, but really, thanks for coming, man. It's been really cool. I have one more question. If you had a No Limit record CD cover, what would it be called?
Mogul.
Money.
Money. You know what?
Money mogul.
When they asked me that, I was like, I have so many things, but I was talking to Smoke and Master P, because I know Master P, right?
Yeah.
Like personally, and he's a mogul. Like
Yeah.
he's all about like he's doing
has everything.
big things, but what you know, he's like not so much the old Master P with the trap and all that
Right.
stuff. Now he's into everything. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I hear
My
you.
respects to him, and
Mad
like, he's a
respect.
real cool guy too.
All
Word.
right, well, here you go. Got a little. Anyway, I made that for you.
Bro, have you ever just
Hey, that looks like one of his old.
That's what I was about to ask. Like, have you ever had a cover from like Pen and Pixel or anybody or like?
No, I always did my own covers.
Oh well, yeah, of course, yeah.
He did it.
I remember.
That looks like something he would have done.
Yeah,
back in 2000.
Well, that's what we've been going for. We've been doing these like no limit covers for every guest that comes
The
in,
Pen and Pixel.
so we can post them up. But we did a Pen and Pixel one time with IH5, that rock band that I was in.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, dude. We flew up there and we did like we recreated the scene from Pee-wee's Big Adventure where the lights are off and it's just like the eyes.
Yeah,
so
that's
it was
sick.
it was just the album cover was said IH5 on the top and it was all black and it just had our eyes, and then when you open the CD it had it was like a throne, a bear, and like all this like crazy random shit. It was pretty funny. But we did it at Pen and Pixel. Well, Charles Chavez paid for it. We were signed with Charles for a little while.
You were signed with Charles?
Yeah, for a
I
little
just
bit.
ran into Charles in Vegas for Latin Grammys.
Bro, he's crazy, bro. He sent me a video today of like someone doing a DJ like routine to the fucking.
All right. Oh, yeah, to the song.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. It was pretty badass. But bro, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for everyone for tuning in to another episode of Dusty Crate Smoke. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming. You got to come on one of these days too,
Let
bro.
me know when
we got to
I'm
talk
here.
about the history of Corpus hip hop, bro. Because
Yeah.
you know
got
the
you.
whole
I'm
fucking
here.
story. You know what I'm saying?
Get your books.
You were right there, bro.
Yeah.
You could literally write a book, bro.
Damn.
That would be sick
I
as fuck.
fucking- I
And I'm
fucking
sure
hate
you got
reading.
I'm sure you got photos. I'm sure you got photos. You know what I
I
mean?
got a lot of photos, but a lot of them.
It's like I couldn't put out there.
Yeah.
But see, that's the beautiful part about it, bro. Like those photos from like
Are you a good actor?
I don't know about that. But
You seem like you would, right?
Yeah, because you have the persona. Because like I'm already thinking ideas, you know. It's like,
oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Maya.
they're all shaking their heads, you know.
Well, because I was on one of their episodes
Yeah,
acting.
How did he do?
Sort of.
he did pretty good. He was
Well,
nervous.
I was definitely nervous, but this was 30 episodes ago from the podcast too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
We're
like,
at 34,
now
by
you're-
the way. This is
34. Oh shit. Okay.
because you seem
more,
natural. You seem
Yeah,
natural.
yeah, you know. I mean, I'm used
Or
to
it could
turning
be
it
the
on.
whiskey.
You know what I mean? Like when exactly. I'm used to turning it on. You know, when I get on stage, but like in front of a camera, it was a little bit different. But like with Chris, it was very comfortable because he kind of just like tells you what to do, exactly what to do. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, I can do that. You know?
Everything's going to content now. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
To video. So
yeah.
I mean, that's how Dusty. You like to be told what to do, though. Like when it comes to like,
I like to be told what.
where's that saxophone? Where's the sexy saxophone? We have it somewhere. Anyways,
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to another episode of Dusty Crates. Next week, guest is going to be hailing from San Antonio, an indie Tejano band with a new sound and a familiar accordion. Drum roll. Los Juanos. Los Juanos.
Yeah, Los Juanos.
Should I have waited for the fucking hit?
it's okay.
This month on Dusty Crates, we'll be expecting a whole slew of guests, including pop recording artist Day Noel, who's a homie of ours, producer Cuff God, who I've known since he was a little kid, and music executive extraordinaire Freddie Martinez Jr. is going to be on the fucking show, bro.
dang.
Yes. So till next time, see you guys soon. Peace out.
Tomorrow? Oh.
Wait, tomorrow we got a show.
See, I don't have this. I don't know.
Sorry.
But tomorrow, unfortunately, tomorrow I'm not gonna be here. But tomorrow we got Wax Wednesdays presented by Hybrid Records. We'll have DJ Jello Shot in the house. So be sure to tune in tomorrow at what time?
7:30.
7:30. All right, y'all. Peace out.
peace out.